You. Do you know where you are? Well, you've done it now. You're listening to KCAA Loma Linda, your CNBC news station. So expect the unexpected.
All right, good afternoon. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the International Wealth Builders Association radio talk show. I am your host, Latoya Tillett, live on KCAA Broadcasting Network. I'm a member of the Black Inland Empire Real Estate Investment Club and Finest Women in Real Estate. A little bit about myself, as you guys may already heard, but for those of you that are new to listening to the show, I am the broker owner of Tillett Realty Group and CEO of Tax Plus Financial Services. I help people pave the way to wealth through real estate by creating diverse portfolios that include commercial, residential, and international properties while maximizing their tax benefits. So today we have a special show. I was actually going to just come on and kind of do a ask me anything type of show. But then I ran into someone very, very special that agreed to be a guest today. I was able to catch him right before his event today. So I would like to welcome Dwayne Mooney to the show. How are you doing today, Dwayne?
Doing wonderful. I'm doing fantastic. Life is good. I'm just, waiting to get my property internationally.
That's right. That's right. And we are definitely working on that. Now, yesterday we had an event called the Beyond Borders Tour where we spoke about our international development projects as well as how you can sell internationally as well. And so Dwayne was one of our guests there yesterday. And so, Dwayne, what did you take away from that experience? How was it for you?
Well, for me, the experience was wonderful because personally, I have never seen um, people that organized, um, that focused on the outcome. The young lady that actually did the presentation on um, live, I mean on camera.
Yes.
She was just no nonsense, but had a lot of fun, straight to the point. And I love it when it's like that. It's not a lot of fluff.
Right.
When you go to a meeting or training, you get a lot of fluff. Stand up, exercise, think about, all that. It's like, let's get to the point. So I love the way she got to the point. And then after the fact, to become affiliate, to take the test where it wasn't a lot of drama,
Yes.
everything was clear. And then what we get out of it. I mean,
Yes.
people really don't know what's really going on and how amazing what you guys are doing is. I mean, for us to actually invest in property uh, around the world without paying interest and do it like a layaway plan,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't need credit, you don't need bank statements, you just have to have the money.
Yep.
And and if you don't, you can partner with people. You have so many ways for people to get involved with this that I'm just so happy that I got the opportunity to see you speak in Los Angeles, and want to thank 1-800 Unite Us for sending me that email that I
Yes.
looked at, and for me to be there and show up and really be a part of something that's so wonderful, because it's more than I ever thought. It's and going way to Riverside. When you go to Riverside, that's going like 20 years back in the time machine. It's like,
It better be
you know,
good if you got to come all that way, right?
yeah, it's like I'm like I can't wait to get out of here. But what was there with you guys? I mean, it's like just a serious gold mine, and I'm really glad to be a part of it.
Awesome, awesome. I'm really glad to have you as part of it. So now let's backtrack a little bit because I found out something very interesting. I know we met at the event on October 22nd with the Consolidated Board of Realtors.
Yes.
So I did get to speak on the international properties there. But yesterday, even getting to know you, speaking with you and everything, I'm like, it never dawned on me that you have a very famous father and you're actually doing things yourself. You want to tell the folks out there who your father was and who you are and what you're doing right now.
Well, my father is the late great Paul Mooney, the great
Amazing.
comedian who
Yes.
wrote for Dave Chappelle, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy. Was on Living. He wrote for Living Color. He was a great stand-up in his own right. In fact, he taught a lot of comedians how to keep it real on stage.
Yes.
Um, he was a great father, great individual. Um, he it was funny because we he didn't really raise us. So he was 16. Our mother was 14
Oh,
when they had us.
wow.
I think she
Very
was 15. She was
young.
14.
Oh,
Yeah, it was the back seat of the
yeah.
car. It was just the thing they did. So so what it was for what happened? Somebody was trying to call me. What oh, where'd you go? What was that what was where'd you go?
Uh oh. I can still see you.
Gotta get you back. But what happened was the so yeah, so we really didn't get with him till we were about 15, 16, 17.
Oh, okay.
And we actually lived with him for 2 years from about right after high school, about
Hmm.
2 years. Then he said, you N-words have to get out.
Oh, okay.
So so he used that all the time.
Right, right.
So so he so being around him, what was amazing because it was the first time really I got to see a lot of black folk who had big dreams, actresses, writers,
Right.
producers, directors, with these big dreams, these big epic dreams. So that was incredible. But the thing is that I didn't like is that a lot of them were struggling.
Mm.
And me being a stand-up and going into stand-up comedy, following into our father's footsteps,
Mm-hmm.
it was like and being conscious like him and being two men on stage instead of one talking consciousness. And plus the type of conscious comedy we did. In fact, we coined that phrase, my brother and I,
Okay.
conscious
Conscious
comedy.
comedy. Okay.
Yeah, that comes from us. We coined it in the 80s.
Nice.
But why I say that is our comedy was always solution oriented. It wasn't a
Mm.
vent. Most
Mm.
comedians just vent on stage. We actually had solutions.
Okay.
So, to have solution comedy at 1 o'clock in the morning at a two-drink minimum. I mean, I don't think that's what they really want to hear.
Right.
So, so, so we just ventured off into lecturing,
Oh, okay.
and putting our comedy in lectures. And one thing that we didn't want to do was end up broke because being a conscious comedian
Mm-hmm.
was a struggle within itself. So we turned our talents into building wealth. In fact, it came from a conversation with the late great Dick Gregory because he was our spiritual father
Oh,
and our
okay.
mentor. And I used to always argue with Dick Gregory. We used to always debate because he was always conspiracy theory, right?
Right?
Conspiracy theory. Hey, why are you always talking about conspiracy theory? You live well. How you don't teach people how what you doing and how you overcome and how you do well?
Right.
You don't talk about that. You don't talk about building wealth. He said, that's your job, N word. So obviously I was around a lot of people that said the N
Yeah.
word.
that's
So
that's understandable. I mean, I've seen, your dad actually was one of me and my niece's favorite comics. When we used to spend weekends when we were younger in our teens, we would literally sit there and binge watch his comedy specials and just crack up.
yeah, he was hilarious. You should see him at home. He was funnier on stage. What he used to do was come in the middle of the night
Hmm.
after he would do a show, and maybe the show wasn't that good. That's when he was really coming into his own, and
Hmm.
they would always have him go up real late. And so he would come home and wake us up and do his whole act all over again.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
so we got to see like, you know, it for up close.
Right.
So
Right. Up close and
so
personal.
I mean, so think about it, being around him and Richard Pryor used to come over.
Oh, okay.
And so they used to write for Sanford and Son at the house, right?
Oh,
And we used to sit in on their writing sessions. Funniest thing in the world,
I
because
bet.
my father would he was always the base, kept it simple, kept it professional,
Mhm.
and Richard be like, drinking and coking up, and
Oh my God.
he'd be writing for Sanford and Son like he was writing for the rated X
Oh,
uh, sitcom
some
on
other
cable or
network,
something,
right? Yeah.
right?
It's like, come on,
Yeah,
you got to reel it
yeah.
in.
Let Lamont say,
Like, no, we can't let them say
yeah.
that.
My father would say, "No, Richard, uh, you have to keep it clean, Richard. You can't be going off like that." So just to see them work was amazing. But they
Right.
would come out with some genius stuff. So in fact, some of the best shows that were written for Sanford and Son, I think my father and Richard Pryor wrote. So it was just fun, and but then like I said, we met Dick Gregory at the Comedy Store, saw him do comedy, and he was on a fast, right? He was
Uh-huh.
protesting something, and he's on his long fast. And he's a real skinny man with a beard on stage, sitting on a stool, looking at his notes, telling jokes in a nightclub, and with juices served only.
Oh, okay. Juice
No,
only.
he didn't have drinks.
Okay.
He said only juices served only. So obviously, wasn't a lot of people there because one what in a nightclub trying to drink juice. So watch him just hold court, and white people just listening to every word he says and loving him so much. I'm like, this is interesting.
Yeah.
So I said, I got to meet this man. He's so smart, so intellectual. Met him, and then he told me, he said, yeah, I'm doing a lecture in San Francisco in about a month. I want you guys to come up and check me out because we,
Mhm.
we were from that Bay Area. So I
Okay.
said, sure, sure. So I remember this is about maybe 30, 40 people in the nightclub, mostly white people, listening to Dick Gregory. So then we go up to the San Francisco at this holistic wellness event that he's the keynote speaker to. So
Wow.
it's thousands of people of all colors, all races there. And he's on stage, moving around, talking, totally different from sitting in the chair, just talking real low,
Right.
telling jokes. He's on stage being animated, telling jokes, telling stories, you know, preaching, lecturing, giving information. I said, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I said. That was like one of those aha moments. To share information, be funny, give information, tell stories. This is it. Really uplifting people. People just clapping,
Okay.
going crazy, standing ovation.
All
I'm
right.
like, that's what I want.
Yeah,
So
that's great. Well, let me stop you right there, Dwayne, because we have to take a quick commercial break. So we'll go ahead. We'll be back in about 2 minutes, and we'll talk more about how you got into your passion of lecturing. So give us about 2 minutes, and we'll be right back.
FireUp Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections. Hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. FireUp Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. FireUp Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
Real men of real estate.
Men of Real Estate radio show here on KCAA.
Boats, mortgages can be purchased.
All of us want to live and thrive in communities.
Basically, go to the radio station KCAA radio.com.
You can find us on your dial at 102.3 FM, 1050 AM, as well as 106.5 FM.
Are you a real estate investor looking for a new opportunity in one of the top tourist destinations in the world? Look no further. Welcome to Punta Cana. Perla Bahia is a private resort-style community in Punta Cana that consists of modern condos, custom villas, and various commercial amenities. So if you're interested in learning more or joining us on one of our monthly investment tours, don't hesitate to contact me today at 909-494-2280. All righty, welcome back to the International Wealth Builders Association radio talk show. I'm your host, Latoya Tillett, here with my special guest today, Dwayne Mooney, one half of the Mooney twins. And so right before we went to the commercial break, Dwayne was just telling us about when he met Dick Gregory and the lecturing. He started to have a passion and desire to lecture and follow in the footsteps of Dick Gregory. So let's go ahead and finish talking about that to kind of lead up to where you're going today with everything.
Yeah, because it connects. It really connects. So, running with Dick Gregory, after that, we just fell in love with that man. He became our mentor. And then at that time, Why was speaking at the Whole Life Expo because he just came out with the Bahamian diet. It was a weight loss product, powder product where people can lose weight. So we started working with the company. We became the #1 distributors with the company, moving the product as not building a business, but selling the product.
Okay.
And we didn't know how to build a business. And I used to be on the street corner right next to the Nation of Islam. As they were selling bean pies with their bow ties, I was selling Bahamian diet.
Okay.
Right on the
Okay.
corner. So then he fell out with the company he was working with, started his own company called Correction Connection.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the part of Dick Gregory that I really fell in love with, where he was using his comedy, had a business where people were making money, network marketing,
Okay.
with a product, and talking his stuff around the world, but it was solution oriented because people were building wealth,
Wow.
health and wealth. And that is the Dick Gregory I fell in love with.
Okay.
It was solution oriented, that was on a mission to help people win for real.
That's amazing.
And I took that energy, and of course, Tony Brown's Black Journal, he came out with a company called the Inner Circle.
Okay.
Well, it was a combination of different network marketing companies. Toured with Tony, and he was very business and very, motivational. And I said, this is what I want to do.
Okay.
This is real change. So lo and behold, years later, I have a company called the Wealth Portal.
Okay.
And it deals with different cryptocurrency and Forex and investment companies, alternative investment companies. And I have about 10 of them. Okay. And people plug in and they make a lot of money. And in fact, in about 10 minutes, I'm going to get off the phone because I got to go to San Diego.
Right.
Got to get this interview. So to do a lecture out there for it. And right now we have people making thousands of dollars a week.
Wow.
And everything is passive because the biggest problem is people, they think they want to learn how to trade.
Right.
But then when they learn how to trade, when they start doing it, they say, this is a job. And you really got to love trading the Forex or cryptocurrency or the stock market to want to do it every day and make a living. Exactly. And it's like, I know how to trade and I got tired.
Right.
And I'm like, so I said, I need something easier. I need a system that's automated. I call it automated income. Okay. Or passive investing, where everybody else, let the ones who love it do the work for you.
Yes.
Or let the robots that trade do it for us. And we just make the money. Because where technology is, they have bots that can make more money than human beings. Wow. And right now, have all these multiple streams of passive income coming
Mm-hmm.
through these systems.
Mm.
And I have people retiring from their jobs. I have people actually changing their life. The name of my company is Wealth Portal, and what we do is specialize in automated income and self improvement because I
Okay.
want people to grow with their money. You see
Yes.
what I'm saying? And give back and help people do the same thing. So we've started this movement, this wealth movement,
Uh-huh.
that's helping people around the world change the quality of their life. Now, how does luxury real estate come in? Well, this is the connection.
Yes.
We need to put that money in hard assets,
Yes.
right? And what better thing to put it in than luxury real estate? We're
Amen.
talking about the DR. We're talking about Puerto Rico. We're talking about the Bahamas. We're talking about Ghana. We're talking about Jamaica. We're talking about places that people want to be. These
Yes.
are what we call wellness zones because of the
Okay.
weather, because of the beaches, because of the water, the oceans. These are where the oceans are warm, not like out here where the oceans are cold.
Yeah, freezing.
Exactly. The oceans are warm and healing. And those are the type of tropical environments that help you live a long time. And it's so interesting. I didn't tell you this yesterday.
Uh-huh.
When I was 18, a palm reader read my palm and he said, by the time you're 65,
Mm-hmm.
you will be living on an island.
Mm,
I'm
okay.
64 now.
Oh, wow. All right.
You hear me?
And we
So
working on getting you on that island.
yes.
Yes. Yes. And then
So
enter me.
So, right now, I think life is so wonderful. We're winning every day, and I'm still practice. What I've learned from Dick Gregory about wellness.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel great. I'm enjoying life. I'm helping people do the same thing. So we're just on a mission to really help people make all the money that they want and also live their best life. And how do you not live your best life in a uh, uh, a luxury house, a
Yes.
luxury condo? How do you not? That's how you live your best life.
That's right. And right there
Okay,
on the beach, being comfortable. It's
on
all
the
about
beach.
creating the lifestyle that you want. And so, I think your mission fits very well into Dr. Tamika's mission, which is why I follow and work with her and have been, stuck to her like glue for these last, 2 years because the opportunities that she brings are things that, I literally dreamt of but never thought were possible within,
Yes,
this realm. And it's like, wow, to be able to see someone that looks like me that's doing what I dreamt about. It's amazing. And then, it's all in timing, God's timing, universe, whatever everyone believes in out there that, brought us together, because honestly, I had so much going on before I came to that event on October 22nd where I initially met you that, I was about 2 seconds away from canceling. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to cancel this. I know I have a lot going on, but that stuff it'll still be here when I get back. And I went on
wow,
ahead and I drove on out there to LA, fought the traffic, the rain, everything. And I'm like, I'm going to get there and I'm going to show up and I'm going to bring this information to people because someone needs to hear this. And just so happens you were one of the many that were there to hear it and very serious and ready to get going.
yeah. You see. I know you're in the wealth board. You see, 4 people are interested
Oh,
already.
yes, yes. I know I got to get you guys some property. So that's what I'm going to be doing once we get off
Yeah.
this. I'm going to spend the rest of the weekend getting y'all some property so we can get going.
And make sure you send me your password and username
Yes,
today.
I will. I will
Okay.
definitely.
Because
Definitely will get
after
that done.
48 hours, they kick you out the system. So make sure you
Oh,
so I can
okay.
fund it. So I can fund it tonight.
All right.
Um,
Awesome.
but I'm just saying, with the combination, because what I'm doing is like I have people creating cash flow. They're making money daily. I don't even
Wow.
want to tell you how much money I'm
I know you might
making. But
scare some folks. I mean, I
yeah,
know,
yeah,
but you might scare
yeah,
some people out there because sometimes that just
exactly. So
sounds
I
impossible.
don't even. I, I just want to say that privately they call me Yee, but that's a whole nother story.
Okay.
So, so, but they don't really call me ye or yay. They don't call me ye, they call me fee. I'm the
Oh,
fee
okay.
man. Fee, as in fee making money. So
Okay.
my point is this: with this combination of hard assets, where we get the property and we know once it's built, it's equity in it, and it's just the value raises. Okay,
Yes.
now we have the cash. So that's the assets that we have. But now we have the cash flow through cryptocurrency in the forward. Because a lot of people, they hold, they buy and hold cryptocurrency and they're waiting on it to go up. We make money if it goes up our day
Oh,
because it's being traded,
okay.
okay, for us. So we don't care. We're not waiting. We're cash flowing the system,
Okay.
right? So
Okay.
we're constantly making money. See, you want to have passive income, but you also want to have cash flow,
Yes.
and you want to have residual income. So we have money coming in constantly through
Okay.
our investments. It's something I like to call what I've created is a investment ecosystem. It
Okay.
means I've built the ecosystem, investment ecosystem, where I become my own bank, right?
Nice.
I can
Nice.
pull out money anytime. In fact, what's paying for the property that I'm going to get is the ecosystem.
Yes. Yes.
I don't have to go to a bank. I don't have to go into my pocket. The ecosystem is paying for that. So when I get the property, now I have an asset which is worth 170,000, whatever. Then it goes up, is worth 200,000. What if I get three or four? What if I
Right.
get one in the DR, one in Puerto Rico, one in
Mm-hmm.
Ghana, one in Jamaica? Then all of a
Yep.
sudden I'm a millionaire in assets, right?
Yes.
But I have the cash flow. And we
Right.
know when you have assets, you get more money from banks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we like using their money too.
That is true.
And,
Yes.
and then it just becomes just more money in the ecosystem that you can utilize and create with. Now I'm in partnership with banks.
Okay.
We're in partnership.
Okay.
They're utilizing me, I'm utilizing them.
Right.
I'm in partnership with Latoya, where I get to go through you as an affiliate and
Mm-hmm.
bring my people to get property as well. So
Yes.
now we're changing people's lives. We're helping them be in an environment
Yes.
that's going to make them healthier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the thing. In a serene, peaceful environment, magical, you're in paradise. You're
Right.
actually
Right.
living in paradise.
And I
But the
actually got to see a little bit of that like firsthand. Like it was something I kind of, I really didn't know about the wellness part of it, about being in certain tropical areas. My husband's from Belize, but we haven't been
oh,
back
really?
there. Yes,
Wow.
yes. So we
Okay.
haven't been there yet, but it was so funny because I took my children with me to the DR in September, and that's Dominican Republic for those of you who don't know. And my daughter, she's always had really bad like eczema and allergies and
Really?
skin
Okay.
breakouts. During that time we were there, her skin was amazingly beautiful. It cleared up so well. She didn't have not a scar, not a eczema mark or anything the whole time we were there. As soon as we got back here, her skin is a whole mess. And I was like, oh, we need to probably think about
That's it.
moving back over there or something like that to help your allergies. She wasn't sneezing
Yeah.
and itchy all the time or any of that
Well,
when
yeah.
we were
It's
there.
the weather, the
Mm-hmm.
air
And
quality,
the
the
humidity,
lack of
yeah.
pollution. It's the sun, the water. Everything's clean.
Yes.
But I can continue. You're gonna have to have me back. I
Yes.
gotta go.
I know. I know you got to go. So, right before you go, when are you going to be doing another one of your lecture events?
I'll let you know because we're
Okay.
always on tour.
Okay.
We have to do something. We have to
Yes.
do something. We
Yes,
have to do something.
definitely. Well, I know you got to run. I want to just thank you so much for jumping on at the last second and, fitting me in right before your event. And I look
Yes.
forward to finding out more information. So when you do the
Let me give
next
you my
one, we could be
website real
there.
quick.
Yes, please
Coach
give out your
Dwayne
website.
Mooney, CoachDwayneMooney.com. Coach Dwayne, DWAYNE, Mooney, MOONEY.com.
All
Okay.
right. All right.
So
Well, check it out,
thank
folks.
you very much. I got to
Thank you
go.
again. Thank you so much again, Dwayne, and we will talk soon.
Peace and
All right.
prosperity.
Thanks. Bye-bye. All right. So our special guest had to run, just, had to fit us in for a few minutes. So let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we can take some questions from the audience. For those of you listening, if you want to ask me anything.
Fire Up Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections, hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. Fire Up Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. Fire Up Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
Real men of real estate.
Men of Real Estate radio show here on KCAA.
Boats, mortgages can be purchased.
All of us want to live in thriving communities.
Basically, go to the radio station KCAA radio.com.
You can find us on your dial at 102.3 FM, 1050 AM, as well as 106.5 FM.
Are you a real estate investor looking for a new opportunity in one of the top tourist destinations in the world? Look no further. Welcome to Punta Cana. Perla Bahia is a private resort-style community in Punta Cana that consists of modern condos, custom villas, and various commercial amenities. So if you're interested in learning more or joining us on one of our monthly investment tours, don't hesitate to contact me today at 909-494-2280. All right. Welcome back to the International Wealth Builders Association radio talk show. I'm your host, Latoya Tillett. We just had our special guest, Dwayne Mooney. He had to jump off so he can head to his lecturing event. But when he left off, he was talking about ways to build generational passive income and wealth that comes in constantly from different streams, and then tying those to hard assets such as luxury real estate. And we do have luxury real estate internationally throughout the Dominican Republic, and we're moving into some other jurisdictions such as Ghana, Guyana, Puerto Rico, and the Bahamas as well. So I am very excited to bring these opportunities to you all because we are the International Wealth Builders Association. So, we have to have things that are available for you not only stateside, but also internationally. So at this time, I'd be open to taking some calls from the listeners out there. If you have any questions about anything that we just spoke about or anything that Dwayne just mentioned, you can give us a call, 909-792-5222. Once again, 909-792-5222. 909-792-5222. Go ahead and give us a call and you can ask me anything because right now we're at that time of year where the holidays are coming up. So we're in November already. I can't believe the year has gone by so fast. So what's a good thing that you guys should be doing right now? Well, for my business owners, that includes my investors, you need to be getting your books in order so you can be ready for tax season. Do not wait until the last minute. Do not create a headache for yourself or your tax preparer, CPA, bookkeeper, whoever it is that you use, because, there's nothing more stressful than having a deadline to meet and then you're scrambling looking for the information. So start now. That is my advice to all my clients all the time. Me being a tax preparer myself, this is something that I deal with every single year, and even for myself as well. So this is a great time for you to start getting all of your tax documents in order, start pulling out all those receipts, scanning them in. If you're not proactive in doing it every time you get a receipt, start doing it now. Get you a nice scanner that, one of those Neat Desk scanners. I know they have some newer ones out now, like the Epson and different ones. So get a scanner, start scanning in those receipts. There's apps that you can use on your phone. Track your mileage when you're going back and forth to your business events and meetings. And just make sure you have everything together so you're ready when tax season comes and you're not the one scrambling trying to figure out, what you need to do. And it also will help you in saving on taxes, because oftentimes when you're in a scramble to, get everything you need for your taxes and get your taxes prepared, it's easy to overlook something. So you could be potentially missing hundreds to thousands of dollars because, you might have forgotten to write off that one invoice that you received, or, in your haste, you ended up missing something else, or it can cost, you don't want to make it cost you more money either, because you missed something. So definitely take this time right now between these next couple of months of this year and start getting everything together, getting it ready for the upcoming tax season. Also, remember, keep in mind that as a business owner, your meals are 100% deductible through December 31st of 2022. So keep those receipts when you're going out to restaurants to eat, not your grocery store bills. Okay, you want to get your restaurant receipts, and make sure you have those and notate exactly who was present, what the meeting was for. If it's you having staff meetings, even if you ate out alone, you can definitely do those write-offs. So I just kind of want to throw that out there. Also, we have some interesting community events coming up, and I always like to spotlight and help out different people in the community, because it's important that we do have that reach and that we reach out to people. So one event I'd like to mention is there's the Raven is Fabulous and Over 40. Raven is a breast cancer survivor and also recently lost a partner that she was with over a period of time. And so we are voting to get her that $40,000. So you can go to votefab40.com/2022/Raven, RAVEN Smith. Okay, votefab40.com 2022/Raven Smith. And so for some of you guys who don't know what the hyphen is, that's the dash sign, or is what some people like to call the minus sign. Okay. votefab40.com/2022/Raven Smith. Okay. So go ahead and get your votes in out there. We want to see our girl get to that Fabulous and 40 in the magazine and get that $40,000 prize. Yes, she so deserves it, because, it's not easy surviving something as, traumatic as breast cancer can be. And I know there's people who have not survived it. And so we want to definitely support those who are still working through their health journey. All right. So what else do we have going on? I know we have another event that I want to let you guys know about. So we are looking to feed some families this year for Thanksgiving. Looking to feed, the goal would be to feed at least 400 families. So we will be having an opening for donations, and I will bring that information to you right after our next commercial break. So I'll see you guys in a couple minutes.
Fire Up Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections, hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. FireUp Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. FireUp Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
Real men of real estate.
Men of Real Estate radio show here on KCAA.
Boats, mortgages can be purchased.
All of us want to live in thriving communities.
Basically, go to the radio station KCAA radio.com.
You can find us on your dial at 102.3 FM, 1050 AM, as well as 106.5 FM.
Are you a real estate investor looking for a new opportunity in one of the top tourist destinations in the world? Look no further. Welcome to Punta Cana. Perla Bahia is a private resort-style community in Punta Cana that consists of modern condos, custom villas, and various commercial amenities. So if you're interested in learning more or joining us on one of our monthly investment tours, don't hesitate to contact me today at 909-494-2280. All right. Welcome back to the International Wealth Builders Association radio talk show. I'm your host, LaToya Tillett. We've spent some time speaking with Dwayne Mooney, who is one half of the Mooney twins and also one of the sons of the late great comedian Paul Mooney, who passed away, unfortunately, last year. So I know we were speaking about some different community events that are coming up. I know we're looking to, I've partnered with a nonprofit who is looking to feed 400 families this year for Thanksgiving. And so there will be an event coming up this month. For more information on that, please reach out to me at 909-494-2280. Once again, that's 909-494-2280. 909-494-2280. Alrighty. So I will definitely feel free to get in touch with me so I can let you guys know. The event is actually Sunday, November 20th, 2022 from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And you can donate at Fusion, that's F as in Frank, USION, is life, LIF as in Frank, E.org. FusionIsLife.org. FusionIsLife.org. You can go there and you can donate to help us reach out and feed some families this year. You know, we've all had a little struggle with the pandemic and everything. So there's a lot of families still getting back on their feet. So, let's go ahead and help those families be able to enjoy their Thanksgiving this year. And also, it's going to be a tax write-off for you. So definitely want to bring you opportunities that benefit both ways. We can have mutual benefits here. And so that way, why not have an extra tax write-off if you're looking for somewhere to, put a few extra funds so you can deduct that from your tax return? This is a good way to do it. You're going to be doing something to help someone else, okay? Again, if you have any questions and you want to call and, ask me any questions about either international real estate or stateside real estate, taxes, getting into the trading thing that Dwayne Mooney spoke about, feel free to give us a call here at the radio station, 909-792-5222, 909-792-5222. So I don't hear anyone buzzing the phone lines just yet. So we'll go ahead and continue talking a little bit. So like we spoke about earlier, we did do the Beyond Borders tour yesterday, and that was Friday, November 4th, where our leader, Dr. Tamika Bryant was able to go over the international projects that she's securing for the team and vetting in the different countries and jurisdictions that have called on her to come and develop. So as you know, Guyana just struck oil recently, so they're having a lot of movement there. They're doing some really big things in the country. So this is a great time to get involved on the ground level. If you're looking to invest in something, definitely you can get involved on the ground level. You can even get involved on the development side, and that way you can reap those benefits from the sales of the properties that are built on, the raw land that is selected. So definitely think about that if you want more information on how you can get involved and how you can invest in some of the newest jurisdictions, if they're on the ground level or purchasing something that is being built. You can reach out to me again, 909-494-2280. So we're coming close to the end of the show. And so, if you have any questions, you need any help on anything, you want to know how to get ready for tax season and get your books in order, feel free to reach out to me again, 909-494-2280. I look forward to hearing from you all. I will see you all again next month with a very special guest panel of some female developers that are out here doing their thing. So we'll have a perspective from 3 different women on how they're working in the field of development. So I look forward to seeing you all next month. And you guys have a great day and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Fire Up Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections, hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. Fire Up Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. Fire Up Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
Real men of real estate.
Men of Real Estate radio show here on KCAA.
Boats, mortgages can be purchased.
All of us want to live in thriving communities.
Basically, go to the radio station KCAA radio.com.
You can find us on your dial at 102.3 FM, 1050 AM, as well as 106.5 FM.
Are you a real estate investor looking for a new opportunity in one of the top tourist destinations in the world? Look no further. Welcome to Punta Cana. Perla Bahia is a private resort-style community in Punta Cana that consists of modern condos, custom villas, and various commercial amenities. So if you're interested in learning more or joining us on one of our monthly investment tours, don't hesitate to contact me today at 909-494-2280.